I am thinking I want to shave my head. I want to start over. My hair is gray, it's white, it's nuts. The back is much darker than everywhere else, and I think that's because of an undercut I had for quite a long time. I like the color. I'm just thinking that what would happen if I started over? And my ends. My ends at the back always look stringy and piecey. So I'm going to cut my hair. I'm going to try to even it out, bring it up a little bit. I don't think I'm up for starting over by being bald. I almost did it. I can still do it. I haven't done it yet. I decided to do 4 sections. Try to get them as even as possible. I just want a blunt, because my hair is very, very fine and thin. I just want a blunt ends, edges, bottom. It was so challenging to get them even, the rubber bands, the spacing. It was so challenging to get them just right. To get the tension right, to get the spacing right. Especially when you can't see what you're doing. If you don't have someone to help you, you're doing it all yourself. I'm trying to pull it straight as I can, down. Trying to make sure everything's smooth and the spacing's right. It's just very challenging to do. Checking, double checking, looking and seeing, is that part where it's kind of fluffed out going to make a big, huge difference? Thinking, should I just go bald? Should I just? These scissors have never been used for anything but cutting hair, even though they're not hair cutting scissors. Checking, double checking. Here's the thing. No matter how careful you are, no matter how tight your rubber band is, the edges of your cuts always are uneven. There's always a little bit that's left that's too short or too long compared to the rest. All I want is a straight, blunt edge, and trying to get it to cut that way is almost impossible. I wanted see, look, I mean, unless you're a professional or unless you have hair like mine, which can hide a multitude of sins because it's curly, wavy, curly, whatever. I wear it up most of the time. It's hardly ever down. But when it is down, it's more often than not in the curly state. So I'm just trying to check and check and check and check and check and check and check. Let's take it down and see where we're at with the evenness of it all. I want the front to be just a little bit longer than the back. See, look at that color. How dark it is in the middle and the back. Oh, it drives me nuts. Look how uneven that is. This is how much I cut. Quite a bit, actually. Here's the next day. I'm like, let's just try to even this out again. So I separated off the front because it's fine. Just pulled it all out front. Pulled it together. Double check. Try to make it as even as possible. Then I pulled it out of the way. And I put everything in the back, and I tried again. I cut off, and then I just tried to make it all nice and smooth. I just kept snip, 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 cutting up into it to see if I can maybe not make it so obvious that it's wonky. Flatten it out, double check. And it looks wonky, but it doesn't look terrible. And this is the next day. I washed it, I let it air dry, and like I said, my hair can hide a multitude of sins. Who knows if it's completely uneven at the end, but it is more blunt. And the ends are not quite as wispy, but it probably needs to come up some more. I wouldn't cut your own hair unless you just are not that into hair.